Hi and welcome. Today we're gonna talk about what's in my riding bag, so stay tuned. So yeah, what's in my bag? I think when riding enduro like we do, it's important to prepare things. So when you come to the track or when you come to the training, you have all the equipment that you need for the actual training and so on. And I prefer to like put all the stuff in the same place. My bag is a little bit depending on what time of the year. Like now it's very snowy and cold outside, so I need some more clothes closest to my body. I put all of that into the bag. Training, riding and racing, I have the same stuff in my bag. Some changes, I can add some like goggles if it's a dirty race and so on, but mostly I have the same stuff with me. And here I actually have still the tickets from my last travel to Iceland, where we did some nice riding, not on dirt bikes, but on like bigger bikes. So I'm gonna remove those. But yeah, so let's open the bag and share with you guys what I have in my bag. This is a really good bag from OGIO, and it's the KTM branded bag. It has a lot of good storage. So in this part, I have, let me see now, where is the opening? Here. I have all the clothes closest to my body. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put it more like this. And then I can take out and show you all the stuff I have. If I start with the socks, like now when it's winter, it's cold, I have this kind of socks. It's called sealskin. So they are dry socks. They fit really good in the boots. So really nice to have. And then I have these kind of pants, like sport pants that I use closest to my body. This is long pants. And I have the socks over them. On top of that, closest to my body, a little bit thicker, like a training, what's it called, sweater. Also, like I said, closest to my body. And depending on the weather and the temperature, I can have thicker or thinner. I also have like this, during summertime, I only have like this t-shirt, and also in sport materials closest to my body, so that I adjust. I can also have these longer socks. I don't have them with me here now. And then I just have shorts, but I always like cover all my legs with this kind of sport materials. So that's from like getting blisters. With the sport materials, it's good that you get the sweat away from the body. So if you have like cotton, it's not the best to have close to your body, because then the sweat stays and you can get quite cold from being wet. So that's why I prefer the sports materials. Also, some added equipment that I have in this storage is this it's called awsome in Swedish. I actually learned the name quite newly, but this one you like stick over your handlebars, so you can have in your hands, so you don't get cold now during the winter. So really good option to have. This is like additional stuff. I don't have them during summertime in my bag, but now I have it when it's winter. I also have this, I call it buff. I use it like around my throat to keep it a little bit warmer around the throat. I also have an extra like rain jacket, also protecting from wind. Really good to have. There is a lot of options, but this one is really thin, so if I don't use it, I can like squeeze it and have it in my USWI in the back. So yeah, that's like closest to the body, and also some extra equipment I showed you. So now let's talk about protection. This one from Alpine Star with proper back protection, also in front. And trust me when I say use this one. I don't know if you can see here, I need to actually change this one. I broke it. I hit a tree that was, or a log that was over the road, and I smashed. I got the handlebar into my stomach, and it actually went whole in this one. If I wouldn't have it, I probably have broken some ribs, but this one kept me from that. Of course, use protection. And I mean, this is what I have. I don't have actually any elbow protection or anything around my arms because I want to feel really loose on the upper body. Otherwise, it's a big risk for me to get cramp. If I have too tight on my arms, I get the blood doesn't flow so good. So yeah, a big risk of getting cramp. On the upper body, knee protection. These ones from CTI. Very good. These are the custom ones, so they actually fitted for my leg. They took measurements. We do that also if someone wants here in Sweden, because we actually need to meet to do this measurements. But yeah, really good knee brace. Just shortly about this, what's unique with CTI is that their hinge is not just like an axle as most of the knee protections have. It's actually like, when, I don't know if you can see it, but it's when you're moving, they also go apart, and that's actually how your knee is working. It's not just bending, it's also going apart. So from having these hinges makes the knee brace to stay on your leg while you bend it. They're made from carbon fiber and titanium. All the hinges and everything is in titanium, so really good ones. I have two of those. They also have the I think they are called Pro Sport, which is a little bit more simple one, but not like custom made. So that's like half of the price from these custom made ones. But the other ones from CTI are really good as well. So that's my protection. On top of my protection, I have riding clothes. I often want to go like with smooth riding clothes, feel really smooth on the bike. Here I have from 7. Nice pair of like motocross pants that I prefer to ride with. I always like want some stretch around the knees, a little bit stretch, so it doesn't get too tight when you sit on the bike. Here you have a lot of options, of course. And then this one is a really bit special one. On this one you have like a compression shirt. So this one I would put actually closer to my body, and then put like the protection, and then I will put this one over. Actually it's really nice because you get even more like loosen with this kind of setup. Often I also go like just with a normal riding shirt, stuck it into my pants, and yeah, that's the setup. And that's like what I mostly race with or training with. If it's a little bit colder, I put a jacket. If it's like raining or very windy, I can put a jacket on. But often when I get the heat up, I take off the jacket. Okay, so let's move a little bit here. Boots, proper boots. I have these ones from Alpine Stars, KTM branded. Tech 7 boots. Really nice one. The Tech 10 is a little bit more protecting your ankles. They're a little bit stiffer, but the same as with the elbow protection, I prefer to have like more smoothness. It's like a running shoe to put this on, so I have a really good feeling when riding with the boots. The Tech 7 boot from Alpine Stars, my preferred boot. I've been riding with CD, SRS 2 and 3. I have the Tech 10, but yeah, this is really my option to go with. Okay, and some extra, or actually we can talk, because I also have, of course, Googles. There is a lot of different options, but I prefer to like put them in the protection like this. There's an old pair of 100%. I also have, what else do I have here? Scott. Good, actually my favorite pair of goggles. This is with some dark lens. I also have with clear lens, but yeah, I mean, depending on what kind of race you do, prepare with right amount of goggles and right type of goggles. If it's very dirty, put roll-offs on. If it's not, then I prefer like going with clear lens, or if it's very sunny, I put some like sun lens on, a little bit darker. So yeah, and here we also have gloves. These ones from family Deft family. There's a little bit neoprene in them, so really good now in the winter time. They're also like really thin. That's what I prefer with gloves. I want really thin gloves, but they also like making it a little bit more comfortable now during the winter time here in Sweden. But yeah, really thin ones I prefer. So yeah, that's about it what I have. I have some more stuff like the USWI. Often when I go and do like longer rides, I take my USWI with some water. If I go and ride during the night, I have the USWI as well to put a battery pack in it. If I do longer races, like three hour races, I fill it with some supplements so I can drink during the race. You can use it for many good things when riding your bike, training, racing, whatever. This is also a good option to have around your waist, like a waist belt, to have some tools in it. When we do like riding in Marbella, we go up in the mountains, then we often have pack like this with some tools. Now this one is empty. Also good to like have your phone stored in it. There is a place where you can have a water bottle. This one comes with a water bottle, so if you don't want to have the USWI, you can have this one around your waist. So yeah, that's about it. Of course, like I said, if I do, like I always pack in my bag what I start with if it's a race. I put the racing clothes in the bag, but more like boots and so on, I can put outside of the bag. Like I mentioned in the start, I often just put the things I need in my bag, and it's the same for like going training and racing, so I know I always have with me. Now I just had one pair of gloves, but often I have like 2-3 pairs of gloves and different kind of goggles. Because the size of this one is really good, so you can fit much stuff in it. You also have like some storage spaces around here. This is not it's not sponsored by OGIO, but if they want to make some collaboration, don't mind getting in contact. But yeah, I actually think I got this bag from KTM, so it is a little bit sponsored when we went to Iceland. So yeah, KTM made a sponsor of this, is the sponsor of this video, we can say. But all the like stuff you see here, I paid for myself, except the boots. One more thing, the helmet. Yeah, now I just have this one with the light on, but I have like a few AIRO helmets that I use. That's my preferred helmet. This one I also ride with quite much from KTM, a really good weight on it. So I often have like 2 helmets with me. One that I gonna go ride with, and then I have a spare one. So yeah. What more? So that's like in my bag. Of course I have a lot of other equipment like in my car and so on for the bikes with the tools and everything like that, but this is like what I have in my bag when going and training and riding. To mention a few things, like how do I do with washing procedures and stuff like that, because like riding bikes, you know that it's a lot of taking care of, like cleaning and doing services and so on. So that's like why I'm doing this video, to show you and show some inspiration, like what do you actually need in your bag to make everything more simple so you can focus on the riding. And one really good thing is we have the store IKEA here in Sweden, and you have it in many different countries. It's their IKEA bags, very famous here in Sweden, but they are quite good actually, because they are like waterproof. So I just like I have often in my car, I put one. So after riding, I put all my dirty clothes in it. So when I come back to the garage, I just take them out and they are easy to clean and they don't get messy in the car. So just a good tip about taking care of the dirty clothes after riding. The boots can be good to put some wax on to lube them in so they don't dry out, but otherwise just like take care of all the stuff and keep after it, so then you can use it for many years. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed to watch this video where I shared what I have in my riding bag. Soon we hope the snow will go away here in Sweden. There is races going on. I mean, they do like snow races here, but well, I'm not really into that, so I just wait for the snow to go away and we get like the ground to dry up a little bit. Then I will go out and do more riding and also do more videos when actually being out on the bike. So we do these garage videos during the time. Hey guys, I hope you enjoy it. See you soon.